amazing is that? So I've got some paper to reference from. So hey everyone, I'm Evan Ehrenheim. I'm Trevor's younger brother. I'm just so happy to be here sharing this moment with you guys. I'm not really known for being in the family as the funny one. I think that kind of falls to Trevor as well. He's just got that way of coming in at the perfect moment with the perfect joke at the right time. So I'll try to do that throughout the speech, but probably not yet. It's an honor to be best man for a man that I really respect and look up to. And Trevor's shown discernment and wisdom in the way he lives his life, and is truly a modern day knight. Is something I've always strived to be. I was able to meet Emily over Christmas this past year, and we only had a little bit of time together. But the thing I'll always remember from that trip is just the huge smile across Trevor's face the whole time. I'll really always remember that. A couple years before that, Trevor and I had gone out for a run together, and he opened up about the kind of woman that he wanted to find in a girlfriend or wife. And Trevor can be a little bit reticent at times. When I saw him express so much joy when he's around Emily, in that moment, I knew he had found the woman he was describing on that run. I knew Emily was something special when I watched them build a Lego over Christmas break together, and they were just laughing and being silly about it. A piece of advice Trevor gave me when we were in high school is to marry, the person you marry is the person you want to be your best friend, and I think you've really done that. So I've seen that they have each other's hearts, but that alone isn't enough, you know? There are people that fall in love only to fall out of love. But I know one other thing about the two of them. They're committed first and foremost to Jesus and willing to love each other the way that Christ loved the church. And that's something Trevor actually told me, you know, on our bachelor party weekend, that he's willing to do that. So I'm just really happy to be here and support that. If I'm honest though, there's one downside to the marriage. Adding one other girl named Emily. It's going to be overwhelming. My son Bennett has an Aunt Emma Elizabeth, a pseudo Aunt Emma Lee, a mom Emily Elizabeth, and now an Aunt Emily Ann. This is in addition to two Uncle Jareds. So maybe that makes things a little easier for him. He can just call everybody Em or Jared. It's probably going to be right most of the time. I wanted to ask you though, would you consider, since you're changing your name to Ehrenheim, also changing your first name to Agatha? So maybe that's not the most practical thing in the world. I'll just settle for giving Trevor some advice to being married to Emily, since I'm married to Emily. See how confusing that is? So tip number one, Emily's love flowers. So any chance you get to surprise her with flowers, just to show her you love her, is a great opportunity. Emily's love quality time. Sometimes rather than serving your wife, you just need to be with her, and that's enough. Emily loves Bennett, so you should take any chance you get to play with Bennett. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of my Emily? Sorry. So your Emily probably also appreciates you loving those nieces and nephews that you have. But most of all, I know that they love to know that you're surrendered to the will of Christ. And the way that you lead your family, and just knowing that as you lead, it's only just you following God. I want to just take a second to thank God for the incredible blessing of having all my siblings, married, God-fearing people, spouses. We're just incredibly blessed, and we'll be supporting and praying for you guys the rest of our lives. So, to Trevor and Emily.
Yay!